This is a story of 5 waiting mothers having a conversation with God. Shh. Let's listen. Sisters, it's another Mother's Day and we're still waiting. Waiting mothers. We've done all we know to do: fasting, praying, giving, IVF, and of course crying. I don't know about you, sisters, but I'm tired. I've given up on God. He seems to have favorites. We're probably not one of them. I know how you feel. Let's talk to God again about it. Hello, Lord, it's me, Jumi. We were here last year hoping to come back this year's Mother's Day to thank you for our babies. Hello, my beloved daughter, Jumi. Lord, I will go straight to the point. The doctor says I've reached menopause. No more hope from me. Menopause. Have you read the story of Elizabeth? She had a son in old age. It was a pause, not a stop. Jumi smiled, her face glowed with renewed hope. My own case is very bad. The gynecologist told me I have no womb. It is impossible to have a baby without a womb. Isn't it, Lord? My dearest toy, and I am the creator. I create wombs. Is anything too hard for me to do? I've heard you say many times that what God cannot do does not exist. Were you referring to another God? As Toyin was processing what God said, Chioma spoke. As for me, I've done all the tests and they can't see anything wrong with me and my husband. They say we are fine, but I've not been able to conceive. My church members say it is spiritual. Village people or something like that. The Lord smiled. My precious Chioma, have you forgotten my word in Luke 10:19? You have the authority to trample upon demons and overcome every power of the devil. Absolutely nothing will harm you as you walk in this authority. The ladies kept quiet, processing what he just said. My darling Gadia, I heard you. But Lord, I said nothing. Gadia stammered. I heard your thoughts. You said it's not easy to hold on to my promises. I never promised that life would be easy. Everyone has a cross to carry. I said in John 16:33 that in this world you will have many trials and sorrows, but be courageous because I have overcome the world. Tina, I love you very much. You are all my favorite daughters. Clara, thank you for not giving up on me. God wrapped his arms around them. My promises don't fail. I am not a man. I don't lie. I am God. I honor my word. Wait patiently for my promise to manifest. Begin to see yourselves not as waiting mothers, but as mothers of nations. There is a future calling your name louder than your present pain. There are generations tied to your persistence. You will birth world changers, solution providers, answers to the cries of nations. So lift your eyes beyond today. See tomorrow. Pray forward. Pray for your children and for their children and for generations unborn. Let your prayers travel beyond time. Shift your focus to the future. You are mothers of nations. God hugged each one of them. His embrace was a sanctuary. The ladies sobbed and it happened deep in their spirit. Like a cold heart catching flame. Faith, a quiet burning certainty that God has not burdened them. Each one of them became pregnant with hope. Not only for the present, but for the future. They were not just being comforted, they were being commissioned to mother the promise before it arrived. To speak life over empty nurseries. To call things not as though they were. To war with words how they would water the seed. Every negative report would become an altar where they magnified the answer instead of the problem. They were commissioned to prove that faith isn't the absence of delay, but the presence of God in the delay. The enemy thought the story stopped with them. God's hug said otherwise. They were commissioned to be the turning point, the generation where barrenness broke, where children would be raised knowing they were answers to prayer.